What's up? It is 5:09, so I'm going to see if I can deploy this Mango thing in 21 minutes. So this is a client that wanted just a single page thing up here, but it makes some API calls, so we can't like store the API keys in the front end, and so it needed just a little Mango endpoint. So I made that up really quick, and now I need to deploy it somewhere. So first off, let me make some domains, some subdomains. What are we going to? Cloudflare. Cloudflare. That's the place. They're amazing. Everybody loves Cloudflare. Okay. We'll log in here while we're doing that. We're going to pull up our transmit thing, and we'll go to this one. And we're going to log in over here. I bet it uses MFA. It does. Click here. Darn. I thought there was an easier way to do this. I thought that Chrome had a way now. Sign in with a passkey. Follow the steps on my device. There are no matching passkeys in 1Password. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Bear with me, guys. It used to just open up in Chrome and be like, and I would just say yes. Okay. 1Password. Cloudflare. Hooray. I don't know why I was being so dumb. All right. Happy Path. Look at this. happypath.xyz. We'll go over DNS here. And let's see. We want it to go to, yeah, this is the personal one. So we're going to just make a couple A records. A. Name will be IHH. Yeah, we'll just call it IHH in his hands, and we'll point it right there. That's great. Now we're going to add another one that's IHH API, and we'll point it right there. All right, now there's just a couple of things to do in here. In the actual repo, we're going to make sure that this is IHH-API.happypath.xyz, and we'll make this. There we go. We're not using any of this junk down here, so it doesn't really matter. And now let's go over to GitHub, where we can create a new repo. And we'll call it IHH Rebuild. I think that's what we're calling this. Yeah. So IHH Rebuild, we're going to make it private because it's going to have some private stuff in there. Let's create that old guy. We're going to do all this stuff right here in our repo. Now, you need to make sure that we're at the root of our repo. So we'll just paste all this nonsense in here. What are you mad about? Untracked files, initial commit, blah, 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 blah. On branch master. Oh. I think it's because I copied it from something. We're just going to get rid of everything. Okay, now we'll try this again. What's it mad about? On branch master. Could be this. It could be that Mango is itself a repo and it's up in there. And so we need this, yeah. We're going to need, I believe, this get modules file. We'll throw it on the root of this thing. I think you need to do that to use Mango like that. And then, just for giggles, we'll use this get ignore also because it's probably good. Yeah, looks good enough. Okay. All right, let's try this again. By get And we'll add you back in. What are you mad about? Use get add. Did I not? Oh, it's doing this. Okay, here's what we need. Get init. All right. Get init. Add everything. We'll commit. And then we'll do this nonsense right here. That's all that really matters. Establishing that branch and pushing it up to the origin. Now, if we do a refresh here, hey, there's everything. Okay, where are we at? Okay, 5:15, we have 15 minutes left. All right, now that this is up and it's a thing, we're gonna SSH over into my Happy Path server. And once we're in here, we'll cd into sites, and we will clone this bad boy. No such file or directory. Repository not found. Could not read from remote repository. Why would that be? I have my Happy Path on here and I want to see. Happy Path. That works, right? Yeah. And it's owned by me? Shh. Oh my goodness. NCFIC is a collaborator. Probably means that I have NCFIC's Git on there, and that's why that's doing that. So I need to make NCFIC a collaborator on this too, because I'm logged in as NCFIC over there, and I have not much time. So I'll make them a collaborator. That's the one. Hooray. And now we'll go over here, and we'll log in as NCFIC. And we'll accept. I know a lot of this is kind of irrelevant, but maybe you'll learn some good problem-solving skills. Dear AWS customer. Oh gosh, I need to do that. Okay. All right, so look here in our notifications. Boom, we have an invite. We're going to accept that invite. And now let's try this again. Kaboom. If I remember correctly, and I do sometimes, there may be like, I think I need to, because Mango is a submodule in here, I need to do like this recurse submodules thing. Let's see how I have it set up for BCR. Oops, that's not it, is it? What? Yeah, get pull recurse submodules. Let's try that over here. What's it called? In his hands rebuild. Okay. Already up to date. What do you know? Terminate. All right. So in theory, I can go in here. Could not find a package.json. Which means it's not doing its thing. Could not access submodule Mango. Why the flip not? Okay, well, we need to yarn first. Meanwhile, it's doing it. It's just saying could not access it. I mean, it's got to be a Church and Family Life one, right? Good grief, that's slow. And CFSE, yeah. Okay. And if I go over to Mango, Mango CMS, they have collaboration rights on that, right? Yeah. What was it? Recurse submodules. Okay, so it has to do with the initial clone. Hey, look at that. I just had to like initialize it. Boom, there it is. Okay, CD Mango, yarn. One thing. I need to see what ports I'm using. Every instance of Mango runs on a port, and that port is defined in the settings. And I'm pretty sure I have like 3 other instances of Mango running on this thing. So they're probably using one of the ports that I would use by default. So let's look at the sites available. Let's look at what port we got over here. 3001. Let's just do a search. 3001. Yep, that's being used by Levi. So let's go. 3101. Just for fun. And we will see what we got here. All right, we do that. Okay, we'll come back over here. Push that up so we can just pull it down here. Now we've got the right port. CD Mango. Build that guy, which will take a minute. And let's go back into here and see how things are set up. Okay, so here's a Leviathan truck sales or Leviathan logistics API. Okay, so we'll go here and we'll just recreate this. So we did 3101. Yep. Okay. API. This is going to be IHH API Happy Path XYZ. Rebuild. I think that's all okay. Now, how is this other stuff being set up? Okay, here's your Burn It Bible Church. We're going to copy that down, and we will throw that in here. So we've got site /IHH rebuild. site slash IHH rebuild slash dist IHH dot happy path XYZ. Ah, man, it's on stinking thing. I needed to put, that's the one that has all the SSL stuff. We'll just put listen 80. I think that's the right thing to do. Get rid of all this certbot stuff. All right, so now that we set that up, let's see if we can restart. Whoops, I'm hitting the wrong thing. Restart Nginx. It blew up. It's mad about something. What is it mad about? Listen 80. Okay. That should all be good. All right, I'm going to get rid of this stuff just to make sure that I can still restart it and it works, okay? Maybe this one needs a listen 80 on it or something. Roxy said 3101 IHH API Happy Path XYZ IHH rebuild IHH rebuild IHH Happy Path XYZ. Ah, it seems so good. What's it mad about? Oh, I've got 3 minutes. Duplicate index. There it is. Huh. What is it mad about? Whoops. Okay. I think I gotta just look at this thing and figure it out. If we comment this out, and it works, no problem. All right, let's bring this one on. Are you serious? Is that my whole problem? It's not my whole problem. Okay, well, forget you. Let's try just bringing this one on. Okay, that works. What are you mad about over here? Well, that works now. Okay. Okay, so in theory, we need to do certbot. need to do these two to make them work with SSL. 10 and 11. Let's see if it works. It probably won't. Did I just say success? What? Successfully deployed these certificates. Oh, that's 5:30. We're so darn close. If I remember right, and sometimes I do, you have to do some weird stuff here, like bring this down to flexible. Bring it back up to full. I don't know, there's some weird nonsense. That's interesting. I always get to this point and it's just like mad about something. All right. Site can't be reached. Whoops. All right. So here we got a server error. I'm going to close this and open the new one that Certbot gave us. So you know we have all this certificate stuff in here. This should be front/dis. That's probably the whole problem there. Oh, and I know what the other problem is too. All right, this should theoretically start working. Okay, so we're in Mango. We need to go into build, and we need to go PM2, start, index, name is IHH Mango. All right, so that's up and running now. So theoretically, IHH API is up. Look at that. And now if we go to front, there's no dist folder. Did we not build this? I thought for sure we built this. Guys, we're so close. I'm so sorry that you've been stuck with me for all this. Oh, does it work now? Sweet potatoes. The only weird thing is that it should be giving me a login screen. Why is it not? Oh, get rid of that. Come on now. Let's push that up again. We'll come back over here. Get poll, front, rebuild it. Refresh it. All right. Now I'm going to quickly make this account for them. Sorry, I'm just looking for their username and password so that I can give him the one that he wants. And boom, we're up and going. We did it. Amazing. Now you know how to deploy stuff. That's it. That's all it takes. Thanks for tuning in. Goodbye.